What's up, ballers? Welcome back to another NBA basketball highlights video, presented by Fall.com. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the most insane NBA player meltdowns in NBA history. Let us know which NBA player meltdown is your favorite by commenting below. Let's get started with the video.
Crowd spraying an 8-year-old girl. This act drew a 1-game suspension and a $10,000 fine. And yesterday he was willing to speak about it publicly for the first time.
Transition, you can't give him anything wide open.
That's his first basket of the game. And Scott Brooks wants to call a timeout, and Beverly again and Westbrook. They've got a history of this there as Westbrook.
Michael Jordan into Grant. Grant on the turn, a dish off to Purdue, and he's fouled going to the hoop. Technical foul. Who's it on? Got to be Person. Person kicked the ball into the stand. He just kicked the ball into the stand. He's been thrown out of the game. You know what? He's going to kick it again. He'll miss some games now. Whoa. Chuck Person, I'm sure, will miss a few games this week. Bill Oakes, the official, right in his face. Oh, man. Chuck Person had already kicked the ball into the stands. Then it was thrown back out, so he kicks it again. Well, I'll tell you what, Pele would have been proud of that drive.
And he's done for the half.
Well, we've seen him go ballistic and get upset in situations like this because Cousins now has only played 11 minutes. He's going to get a tee.
Well, he got a tee because he just punched the chair.
He kicked it, punched it.
Ooh. This is his third free throw of the night. As Tristan Thompson able to get that deflected rebound. And a foul on Curry, and Curry's going to get it with a technical. He throws his mouthpiece after fouling out of the game. And it hit him. Contact that they called. And you rarely see Curry lose it like that.
This was the Miami bench during this last timeout. Chalmers and James still talking about it, and James gets very upset with Chalmers right here and gets in his face. These two have had that kind of relationship.
Yes.
Chalmers has always been kind of the little brother that they yell at, but you can see the frustration. And Doug, as you said, what
Of 18 in game 2. Entry pass into Gibson. Gibson swallowed up. And Muhammad fouls LeBron James, and then a technical foul on James. And Muhammad, for some reason, shoves James. And we're having it again. Players losing their cool. So James throwing him down, and then Muhammad responding to it.
You know, when I look
Then
at that,
Gibson,
the guy who's wrapping him up.
That's not right. Luke Longley's checked in for the Bulls. Joey Crawford blows the whistle, and we've got a technical foul going to be called. Let's see who it's going to be on. Is it on Pippen?
Scotty better be careful with Joey Crawford. He'll get thrown out. Joey's got a quick fuse.
And Luke Longley tries to stop it. Now Pippen, and there he goes. Pippen is gone.
That's a bad
That is
play.
one thing Scottie Pippen does not need to do, considering the circumstances the last few weeks. And Phil Jackson comes over to calm him down.
Joey's not a guy that you can do that with. There's some officials that will give you some room. Joey Crawford will not take that. That's 2 games now that Scotty's been ejected this year. He was ejected against the Clippers. They lost that game. Scotty needs to get to the locker room right now. It will serve him no purpose other than to get himself in further trouble by saying something else. Get to the locker room. I know he's frustrated.
He throws a chair. My goodness gracious. Oh, my. You don't need this in the league.
You got to get him. You got to get him in the locker room right now. If it takes security or whatever, somebody get him into the locker room. This is a lot of frustration you're seeing come out on Scottie Pippen right now. Is what's happening. You're seeing him. Just the feeling Scotty is irate. That's the most angry I've ever seen Scotty, and I've been around him. Got no call. Now Rodman's in the lane, and he's yelling at Joey Crawford. 3 seconds in the lane. And Joey Crawford does not want to hear it. He tees him up. So now Scotty continues to talk to him. And once he does this right here, once he really gets angry, you're going to see him for whatever was said. Right here, he got angry. And now Scotty goes berserk, and that's when he gets thrown out of the game. And again, Joey Crawford's not a guy that you're going to be able to talk to like that, nor any of these officials to show them up. And then Scotty then tops it off by picking up a chair and throwing it out onto the floor. So I firmly believe that a lot of this is the anger and frustration.
Decided to have a brief tryout for the NFL.
And Tracy kicks the ball into the stands. And gets the technical foul. About 20 rows up and it's swung back. And if he's kicked again, he's out of the game. And he is. He's gone.
The two punts combined for about 100 yards, and Tracy's football career is looking doubtful. The league did notify the forward and rewarded his efforts with a $10,000 fine.
Missed it. Dennis fights for the rebound, tapped it out, and it'll belong to Minnesota.
He kicked the cameraman. He was really upset. Really upset. Went up in the air, came down on the camera. You thought he sprained his ankle.
Well, there's all kinds of equipment right there, and the cameraman is hurt.
It's a struggle for it. He comes over here on the cameraman and steps on the camera. That's what he was upset about.
Now the man acts like he's dying. Dennis says, I didn't do much.
Well, you can almost see.
And a new 24 for Golden State. Here Kevin in possession. Still talking to Kevin Durant.
And what looks like what Draymond is mad about, he wanted to.
Well, we did see Russell Westbrook go down his chair during that timeout and storm back into the locker room, followed by Mo Cheeks and then a security guard. I have been told as they came back onto the court that he was very upset, but that, according to Mo Cheeks, he talked to him and he's okay now.
And Thomas able to work off the contact. Camby took a shot. Oh, Camby trying to go after one of the Spurs.
You could hear it too. You could hear the smack when he got hit.
Apparently it was Ferry.
I don't know if it was malicious.
Oh, Camby still trying to get it. Ferry. Oh, that's a bad move because that will lead to a suspension.
And someone is hurt over there.
He accidentally hit. It's hard for us to tell who was hit. It was Jeff Van Gundy who took the punch. All right, here's another look at it. Camby trying to get it. Ferry took a roundhouse right and accidentally hit Van Gundy, apparently with his head. Looked to be a headbutt on the follow-through of the roundhouse right. There.
See, Van Gundy saving him. Van Gundy sacrificing himself to try to save his player.
Then Wallace is fouled, and Wallace did. Oh, Wallace right at our chest. This has potential to be serious if they don't get between. Wallace upset. Players trying to hold each other off. Steven Jackson and Rasheed Wallace trying to be peacemakers. Now Jackson yelling. Wallace still going. You need the coaches in there to get him away. The problem is, if Wallace is ejected, I'm not sure. He'd have to walk past the Pacer bench to go. Now Artest has jumped over the scorer's table and is trying to get down to the bench. Artest is in the stands. Oh, this is awful. Fans are getting involved. Steven Jackson's in the fans. Rasheed Wallace going into the stands. The security trying to somehow restore order. Fans and players are going at it, and the players trying to help each other out.
Thanks for watching this compilation of the best NBA player meltdowns. Comment below and let us know which one was your favorite. See my personal favorite NBA player meltdown moment pinned in the comments section. Plus, be sure to check the description below for links to the Ball Till We Fall team's most popular free basketball content. Made for ballers, by ballers. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon so that you can get notified of our latest releases.
Basketball highlights, news, trending program, gear reviews, we've got it all. Ball till we fall. Ball till we fall.
Keep balling. see you in the next video.